And we got bananas in chat from Badger Spanner 23, Billman 68, Rapan, Surprise Tolpa, Suzuku 3158, Banner, TGE 04, 90% Human, Cubez, Gus 12340, Gus 12340 again, doubling up on bananas, are you? I see how it is. Peeps, welcome to the live stream. If you enjoyed the pre-stream music, the name of the band is Puppy. Go check them out. They just released a new album yesterday. I've been looking forward to whenever that album is coming out, but I didn't know when they would release it. And then bam, there it was, new record. I was dead excited. Got to listen to it this morning. Lots of really cool songs on. Two of my favourites that stood out I put on the playlist. Right, I have been thinking over and over again about something that we need, that we really, really need, and that I might be able to integrate with this thing coming back here. But for now, we'll have to leave it as a surprise for the future. A surprise! What we're going to do, no, not that, is first of all turn down the request for these down to 100s, just for now. We're going to grab a train, which I should be able... Oh, there it is. Okay, a train, rotate, and we're going to put a cargo wagon on the back of it, and we're going to give it some fuel, which I don't have. Me have no fuel. Let's go find coal. So welcome to another live stream, by the way, peeps. It is Saturday morning. How is everyone doing? Lots of people in chat are saying, morning, your voice sounds quiet. It seems to be normal. Just started following because your videos are great, says Crazy Pie. Thank you for the nice message. Your music was very, very loud. Well, when music is loud, turn down the volume. It's quite simple. Whoa, that's backed up, hasn't it? That's backed up a fair way. Maybe we should put a belt balancer somewhere up here. Distracted, immediately distracted again. Okay. There's actually a reason we don't want to have that there, I've just kind of realised, which is that it will now stop these ones from putting things on the line. But it's all good. Basically, we're just doing really good with the reds. And it's probably because of the research that we're doing. Right, they're bringing me things. We were going to load up a train. Yes, I'm going to put rails in here. Yep, just like that. You see what I'm doing? I'm being brain smarts. I'm being the brain smarts. Right, let's go find the accumulators. Here they are. I can actually just request them, can't I? I never do that. I put them all into requested chests and I never request. Right, I hope that's enough because I've just taken boatloads out of there. And the other thing I want is construction robots. Woohoo! Right, let's go do the construction. By the way, the plan is to do solar power because we just need a power boost, I think. Right, I'm going to put a station on this line because I've talked about doing this over and over again. Put it there. Home. Okay. And then we're going to put another one up ahead. Ah, wrong one. Wrong one. So what's the goal for this game again? Says Kitty Gaming. The goal is to have lots and lots of fun. It is to automate and continue to automate. It's actually to launch a rocket into space, which we're kind of close to doing. We could probably just push ahead and do that whenever we like, but I'm trying to learn more about the game and do things smarter for when I do a series on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Right, so I don't know why that's still so much fun. Okay, so somewhere in this area we're going to go into our book. We're going to look for the solar panel array, and we could even rotate this to suit our needs. Okay, there is biter nests, rail tracks, and then roughly here is probably the best we're going to get. Okay, so they're going out and placing stuff, which is not quite what I wanted straight away. I also don't have a chest with me, so I overlooked one small thing, which was to bring a storage chest. So we have to take a trip back, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I just realised something. This can't be placed on a diagonal track. So where is our nearest straight track then? I think it might be up ahead. Factorio, day 18, live now, was music to my ears, says Pig Puncher. Glad to hear it. Does this ever straighten out up here? It just goes into that dead end. I think the better thing to do is to create our own little off bit, right? Robots, I've abandoned thee. Right, I got some work for y'all. What's wrong with... Oh, the rotation? Dude, why is it so funky? Why is it being a funky monkey? There you go, not so difficult. Okay, so here is where we create a station. And we call this one... Solar Area. I could have color coded it. Now if I add a couple of stations like Solar Area, yeah, and then just I'll remove that condition and then add a station Home and then remove the condition. Why have I not done this sooner? This is ridiculous. So no path, right. It might be because it wants to turn around, so what we'll do is that. Still no path. It's probably signals and stuff like that now. So we'll go there ourselves. Don't... No, I knew you were going to do that. Silly robots. Now you're stuck over there forever. So at what point doesn't it find a path? Probably somewhere around here. Now that's red, but it's on the left. So it's probably a back and forth issue. So if I do that, if I hold shift, it... Oh, of course it creates a... Did it get placed? Will the robots place it? Okay, no, it just creates a... Are all my robots gone? I've still got some. Maybe they're gone but attached to my personal RoboPort. Ugh. Okay, neither of those actually placed, I've just realised. Let's try again. Okay, then... I'm just going to slap them all over the place. Now hopefully that is enough for it to decide it can go home. Might need another signal just behind that one. Okay, then it brings me the things directly here. But while I'm here I can request that chest, right? Just one. Ah, that's a problem with it. Now I'm going to get too many of them. No, it actually gave me one. Fair enough. Right, we got noises in the ear. We got Chris J102 resubscribing for 36 months in a row, saying been busy with work and other life-related things, but I'm back and ready for more X. All the better. It's my 3-year anniversary. Yeah, I kind of shuffled over that a little bit. 36 months in a row. That is 3 years. Jeez, that's craziness right there. Chris J, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Ooh, interesting. It's decided to go this way to get to the other place. It's probably going to turn itself around somewhere. Or do that. There's actually a train up ahead, isn't there? So it knows where it's going, but I've probably left... Oh, it's trying to use that to turn around. Fascinating. Okay, then. So if I tell that one to go to... Then this one to go to there. So it's using this loop here to turn around. Interesting. I thought it would have travelled there in reverse. Ah. Well, this you know, gives me some flexibility. I can read chat now instead of focusing on where we're going. IMO 0226 is here doing cheers and throwing bits, saying no 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 no. Oh, that's not what IMO is saying. IMO is saying good morning, dear X. How is your Saturday going? My Saturday's going great. Thanks for asking. I got all my morning things done a lot quicker than I thought I would, and now we get to stream for a while, which is awesome. Okay, we put those in there, we put these in here, and then they just need a power hookup somewhere. Like there. Right, so in theory, they should have started building, right? Kind of looks like there's a problem with this blueprint. Now what's the problem? It's just one problem after another. Okay, and then they went. Maybe we're in the middle of a power outage? I don't know what that was. Right, now I need to go collect my own personal robots. Which are... Actually, I'm not sure where they are. That's just a rock. I thought they were all clumped up there. IMO, thank you so much for the cheers and the bits. I hope you're having a good morning yourself. Will you get Satisfactory when it comes out, says Crazy Pie? Very likely I will. Check that game out for sure. So, I think maybe my own personal robots are now in this area doing the building and stuff. So solar panels are going to meet demands. The real interesting thing will be the accumulator now. Right, look, there's one moving very slow over there. I mean, they're doing their thing. I feel like there's something wrong with the robots. There's not as many as we should have here, but well, let them do their thing. I've got a hot cup of tea here, by the way, as well. Crazy McFish says, Crafty McFish even says, what's this game? It's a game about endless automation, I guess. I mean, there is a lot of, oh, I think I know what we're missing. Substations. Right, we might see all the blinky lights start to disappear now. Lo, what's with the warning thingy, says Minecraft WayFU. Well, it's trying to warn me that something's wrong. Objects are missing construction robots. But that number is slowly going down, right? And the substations are being put in as well, I think. It's just not quite as fast as I thought it was going to be, that's all. But they're still grabbing stuff and putting things in. Imo says, do you drink tea with milk or lemon juice? Lemon juice! Never thought of putting that in. I have it with some Alpro fake milk. There they are! There's the extra robots. Ah, they must have gone all the way back towards the train and now they're crawling across the map to get to me. Right, so this is why it feels like there's less of them. So we should start to see, actually, if I do that, I can put them in a little bit at a time so they can start working the other job. Awesome. So they're back here. We just got a few at a time put them back in. This means the numbers down here will go down faster as well. Alright, so now we've got 100 robots working on this. Looks like more of the substations are going in. And now that it's night time, we can check out what the accumulator charge is. Or, yeah, 14.3. Not sure what to make of any of this. By the way, we can do some more research. Let's do one of these low ones again. Just get that out of the way. Alright, did we finish the job? I think we finished the job in one go. Look at that. So that's good to know. Whenever we want to make an extra one of these, we can do it with one solar panel. Something happened to that robot. Did that robot... Not sure what I'm actually looking at over there. Anyway, the whole thing's been constructed. which means we're going to take all of this away. That was unexpected. Why did they fly off in that direction? I guess I should have taken the robots out of the system first, right? I've only got one robot with me now. Ah, that was clever. And I've got 44 solar panels left over. Oh, not quite. Now that one is kind of important because it hooks everything up. Okay, it's still part of the network. Now we need to tell this thing to go home. And I wonder if we can spot those robots on the way. They don't appear on the mini-map as far as I can tell. I wonder what on earth they went and did. Oh, that was interesting. I know what it's doing. It's going all the way up there. So we need a little loop somewhere. Drones be like, see ya, says Crazy Pike. They literally be like, see ya. So do I turn left or right here? I turn right. Interesting. Minecraft says, Minecraft Way a Few says, do you stream Hermitcraft? I do, yeah. Right, let's park over here, just not today. Right, they're all bringing me stuff, fair enough. So somewhere in the system we should have construction robots that have gone rogue. Anyway, because the station is on this side, it means it wants to turn around. So when it comes back the other way, and this will work for both ways actually. Oh yeah, we've got to hold shift. I think we want something like that. Right, have I got construction robots or is it... I think it's the Roboport is doing this. I need to find those construction robots. Right, 4 of them are there. Ah, look, more of them are here. Like 100 of them went rogue. Also, oh no, it's all built now, never mind. So we've got 28 of them back. They're blinking, they don't know what's going on. They got no idea what's going on. I think it's because we've created one big section here. Just need to put some signals down. That don't look very good, does it? Oh, you don't actually connect. Let's try again then. Let's go... Where is it? Rails. Right. Shift. Got to rotate. That looks better. Okay, then we grab our lights. Very good. That should sort it all out. Spangleboo, welcome to the stream. Appfire says, hey X, what is the clock in England? It's called Big Ben. That's probably not the answer you were expecting. The time in England, I love broken English. What is the clock in England? It's 10:15 here. Right, there's some more construction robots. They've snuck all over the place, haven't they? There's some more. We're finally finding them all. 25 there. And still not all of them. We'll go and search and I think we'll get some more into the system. Imo says, I wish I could build that fast in Minecraft. Yeah, playing a game like this just makes you like realise that Minecraft could have far more powerful tools for building. I hope that's something that Hytale think of, like they approach the game with maybe a bit more of a Factorio mindset when it comes to building. Just enable like power play. I don't think that doing aesthetic stuff should be like a challenge in the way it is in Minecraft. Right, I think we've got the most of them. So I'm fine with that. We've got some logistics ones working over here. That's good. Let's take out... I'm going to put you there. No, wait, what do I want to do here? Yeah, we'll keep 150 on us. I'm going to put some more logistics into the network, just because we keep adding roboports. And they might get spread out a bit. So, in you go. Okay, I've also got like a random fluid wagon. I'm going to drop some stuff off in a chest. Like this fluid wagon. Where is it? Okay, we've got accumulators to put away. Yeah, that looks pretty clean. Pretty clean inventory, right. Take my accumulators and my solar panels. So when they're all filled up again, we know we can take all of that and go build a new array. We needed far less of these though, so what we can actually do here is probably limit the amount. And then we do it one at a time. Alright, sweet. Cuplex says, did you know you don't need to breathe for the rest of your life to survive? What? Cuplex, of all the messages you've ever sent me, that is definitely the strangest by a gazillion. Definitely the strangest of messages. Not that your messages are strange, I just noticed that one is, jeez. Okay, so this is like my personal rail network. I want to go add a station over here on my personal rail network. Now the personal rail network is pretty much junk, right? But the idea is that I can hold rails and I can bring other cargo with me. So one thing I'm going to need is lots of electronic furnaces for what we're about to do next. We're going to need productivity modules. Ah, look, my brain's kicking into gear now, okay? Was there anything else I wanted to do? I wanted to add solar, which we've done. I wanted to get more productivity modules, which we're doing. Now, the beacons we're not going to use. I was thinking about it. It makes sense to just use these, really. So let's get those ones working. That's fine. Okay, here's where we make our these things. I can even see where this is as well. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to take like an absolutely stupid amount with me so we won't run out. Okay, so we've got productivity. I guess we could put speed and beacons nearby, but I don't think that's the way to go. I'm going to put a laser turret into there for now. Also, I've got loads of gun turrets. Why do I need gun turrets on me? Got the personal defense. Right, that one would go back in the book. Keeping it nice and clean in this inventory, aren't we? Okay, Cuplex says, I mean, if you think it's not true, you should read it carefully. Oh, it's some clever, funny little game you're playing with. I get it, I get it. If you set yourself on fire, you will be warm for the rest of your life, says Cosmos. Oh, I think I see what you mean. For the rest of your life, because you're going to die because you're not breathing. Ha ha ha. Very funny, very funny. You've made me laugh. Not really. Are there enemies in the game? IMO, there are, but I'm playing without them. I'm very much umming and ahhing about if I want to play with them on YouTube, because they just add a grind to the game, it feels like, and I'm not sure I'm particularly interested in that grind, but then again, it is nice to have a little added challenge. Anyway, this is essentially what we're going to build over here. Massive arrays of furnaces. We're not going to put all the concrete in place. Oh, and I was going to add a train station to get over here, but I've completely forgotten about doing that, haven't I? I think I'll actually go back and do that. So this was the train we were using before. The other one is now going to be our rail train. And what I want to do is make a loading station so it can get like resources we want to store in our train. And then we're going to use trains to travel around the world. That was sort of my idea, I guess. So over here, let's go ahead and add like a connection there, I think. And a connection... it wasn't quite straight, but that's fine. Or maybe it was. I don't know. That is absolutely awful. Please don't do that. Let's try again. We should probably start with the one that's going to be straight. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go get our rail signals sorted out. Gonna have them on all sides. Then let's go get our train. Julius says he's got 3 exoskeletons in his armour. That's right, we move fast with those. Camo J, thank you for the tea reminder. I've actually been sitting here gulping on the tea. It's like I remember it exists today. Delicious tea, right. You, my friends. Here we go. I think something is trying to... Yeah, that robot was definitely trying to bring me something. This way we go. Sweet. And I guess we're just going to build now, aren't we? Maybe we use minimap mode. So if I go like this, I shift it all the way down to around here. I guess I can't quite see. That is just wonderful, isn't it? Right, now we can join this line. And we can join the rest of the network. So why don't they want to place the next bit of rail? They're not out already. Ah, I've got to put it in my inventory. Fascinating. Okay, so here we're going to add a station. Like before, we need a loop to go back. So we'll come from that direction, so we'll put the train stop on this side. Any of these will do, there we go. And then with our rails, and the ghost building mode, hold down shift, rotate that output. That is wonderful. I'm getting good at this game, aren't I? Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Build all the things. Wonderful. Cuplex says, what would happen if you put a train on a real small closed circle? You might be able to make it go around in a circle forever if that's what you're thinking. If that's what you want to do at your time, it might be possible. Right, I don't think we should do anything with the beacon. I think we should do a big old steel furnace array full of productivity modules. We've got plenty of space. Now I'm thinking that we're probably going to want to bring other copper and iron into this setup here. So we should probably leave some space. Like maybe if I look up an 8 to 4 belt balancer. Let's 8 to 4 belt balancer. Maybe I'll find something. Also, let's open Factorio cheat sheet.com. Spell it correctly would help. Right, belt balancing. It shows us a 1 lane, a 4 lane, a 1. Is this a 1 to 8? Oh wow. Okay. Wait, let me have a look at this. So if I go press B and import a string, is that on my clipboard? And let's double check because that didn't seem to do anything. So 1 to 8, copy. Let's try that again. Okay, apparently it's on my clipboard. Right, now I can... Ooh, what is this? That is 8 to 5? It does say 8.5 there. But what do I actually want to do here? I guess I do want to make... I think I do definitely want 8 to 4. I've also put copper and iron like one apart from one another, which doesn't particularly help. Or maybe it will, who knows, we'll figure this out. Okay, right, back to the cheat sheet. So That was not quite what I thought it would be. So I guess I'll just keep clicking through these different options and see what we got. Whoa! 12 to 4. Goodness me. They all look yellow as well. So I think this thing that I'm using isn't giving me the right sort of options. I can only just copy, and yet it says it works for different things. Let's keep the research going. So let's try again. And a 10 to 4 wide. That looks... I guess it does have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's got inputs going in on the side in places. Doesn't seem to be one specifically for what I'm after, which is 8 till 4. Interesting. I found a picture of something that might help. So, let me just think about this. That is... I don't know what that is, actually. Did you get a full book blueprint, says Winky. No, I don't think we... Oh, goodness me, we did. Well spotted you. Wow. Oh, right, so we actually got books. So that's probably the one that I want. Let's get rid of... Oh, wait, can I do it by trashing the book? Wow. Look at that. The power of the internet, you know. Also, that is supposed to be stored down here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1 to 4. We're looking for 4 to 8. No, that's 4 in. Okay, we want 8 in, 4 out, which is that one. So for some reason it picked that one out first. Now that looks more like it. Okay, so this will take 8 inputs and turn them into 4 outputs. Now we're trying to create 4 belts of iron. This actually might not be what I want. Okay, so if we go over here, we want to create 4 belts of iron to go into our master belt. The thing here is, we're using 2 belts of ore for 1 belt of iron, and we may continue to do that. So rather than try and balance everything into 4 belts, I may actually just want to focus on having... Yeah, okay, no, I didn't need that after all, but that's fascinating. Hopefully we'll get the opportunity to use that later on. Okay, so I guess what we want to do is space this stuff out. Can I use my mini-map to create a blueprint? I believe I can. Of course you can. This game's all about power. So we'll take that for now. I can even build from this. So we can go like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then copper's going to get pushed down. But we need to bring some of the copper from below up. Some of the iron even. And we'd still have 8 input belts. I think we might actually use that balancer. Maybe what we need is like an 8 to 8 balancer. So we need 8 belts of this stuff, and this space here isn't going to get used for anything else. So we'll start off by having that. Oh wow, I'm in the wrong mode. Okay, there we go. The belts are going to go all from one side to the other like this. We got noises in the ear. I missed the last one. Jeez, I'm so sorry. I'm terribly involved in this game. I hope y'all are following me. Minecraft Werefu says, wow, Factorio looks so complex to play. It's complex, but what's beautiful about it is that you don't have to play at the complexity that you're seeing right here. It's one of these games where it scales upwards at the pace that you're happy with. Like, if you want to play advanced and do crazy stuff like this, it's all accessible, but you can also just play it at like less complexity. Anyway, IMO is here with some cheers and bits, saying if you haven't tried tea with lemon juice before, you should try it. In Hungary, we usually drink tea with lemon and it's delicious. I will give it a go, my friends. I will do my best to remember and give it a go. I might try that first with some green tea, and then maybe particular types of other tea. Thank you so much for your cheers and your bits. I appreciate you putting up with me getting sucked into the game. IMO is here with more cheers and bits, saying noises in the ear. Yes, you're reminding me that I'm not paying attention. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Why not honey and lemon, says Fuel Hauler. Well, honey and lemon as a drink serves a bit of a different purpose, right? Honey is very sweet, but the combination is good for when you have a sore throat. Also, this might be like too close, but let's take a blueprint now of just the beginning bit, so that we can tile it. We'll leave a gap of 1 in between each. So that's going to be our new iron input array. 4 belts will come out of that, that's terrific. And then what we need to do is now put 8 belts of iron into here, except, now this is where I'm starting to think the layout is probably needed a bit more space here and there, so we can always push that back. But maybe that blueprint book that we have, maybe this is going to be useful now, because we want to balance all 8 of our inputs into 4. No, I want an 8 to 8 balancer, because I've got 8 inputs. Is there such a thing as an 8 to 8? There is. In fact, there's 2 designs for it. One looks a bit more compact in one direction. Okay, so if we look at the amount of space we have here, we could put that there and then start to shimmy all the other belts around. My goodness me, we are playing... Oh no, actually that doesn't fit there. We're playing Factorio on a whole new level with this book. Okay, let's grab the 8 to 8. Put it 1 over. Let's get rid of all of this. I'm going to have stupid amounts of stuff in my inventory before long. Now, what will happen here, I believe, is potentially... Can that hit? Yeah, look, it's actually hitting all 8 outputs. Just one belt alone is hitting all 8 of those outputs. Brilliant. You can see why it's a balancer now. Let's get fancy with this design. Alright, there you go. Now, does this mean that this bit here is unnecessary? I believe it does. I believe it makes this really unnecessary. I'm actually going to do away with this, just because it seems to be a bit stupidly unnecessary. Okay, so that is that bit. Now we need to get belts together for the next one down here. So we're going to do away with this belt balancer. We haven't built a location for this one yet, but that's fine. We're going to feed 4 in to begin with. But we will do this now so that we don't mess up copper. We need to make sure we've got the right space for copper. Copper's going to go down anyway. Right, so the first one is here. No, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite long enough, that's fine. We should double check this before I get too much into it. Yep, I got it correct. Okay, so the copper's probably going to turn downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll have space to turn downwards. Okay, so we can have 2 big belts of iron feeding into this. Wonderful. The train tracks here might limit the amount of space. In fact, this is clearly going to need to get pushed back a little bit. So let's leave 1 block space there. Some serious spaghetti, says Gus. It's kind of spaghetti-like, isn't it? I mean, yeah, maybe it is. Maybe with a little bit more experience playing at this, like, higher volume sort of level, we might then look at this and realise how to do it better. And I guess when I do my series on YouTube, I'll have far more time to think about what we're actually doing as well. So hopefully that'll improve it on that level. Okay, so now we have all of these coming out of here. That's terrific. Where do we want our inputs to start? I mean, technically I could actually have them right where they are now. So this one, that's an output. The second one needs to be able to get... Oh, no, wait. No, it won't. The other two have got to turn the corner. Okay, research. Let's do it. Why am I doing that? Use the deselect planner. That's literally what it's for. Torrance 1983 says, better late than never. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're replying to Toaster. Toaster says I was sleeping, not fair. Well, you're here now. It's all good. It's all good, homie. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we've got to make these belts turn the corner, basically. And that's where that one begins. No, it's not. It's the one above that goes there. I'm now starting to wonder if maybe what I should have done was have them meet together here and then push out in this direction and then all split. That would look so much nicer if I did it that way around than this crazy chaos. Let's give that a try, actually. Oh, I should have thought this through a bit more first. Yeah, let's do this proper, right? That's what we're trying to do at the moment. We're trying to do things proper. We're going to run into a problem with all that iron that we're picking up. So I'm going to put down a chest. Okay, let's actually go ahead and bring these ones up from this location. It's going to look nicer as well. These ones will do the same here, except they're going to go downwards. Do you know what I can do? I can do this. I can go put it into here. That one's full. And then it will actually get unloaded. That's the better place to put it, right? Put it into the chests that are actually going to bring it... Oh wow, that's full up. They're all full up. Okay, so now we need to go back to that 8 to 8, right? And we want to put it roughly in the middle, which is pretty much going to be where the copper is. So the copper will have to get out of the way. We'll probably move the copper downwards somewhere else, I think, so we won't worry about that too much. Let's go... You're going to need one to turn. Actually, you can turn and come onto that last belt. So we're going to be here. And I think that makes them directly in the middle, right? So we'll start... Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh no, it is correct. Start with that one going up. Then the next one goes up. Then this one goes up. And then that one goes up. Missing a bit over here. Cool, and now we go down. So from there. That is a better way to lay things out, isn't it, my friends? That looks so much better. Yeah. Alright, so now those things will feed into here, and then this is when we want to do the same thing again on the opposite side. Peel out in all directions. It's like that's going to go up. So is the one next to it, etc. So let's first of all start off by moving these ones out, I think. Yeah, I know what I got to do. I just find it difficult to describe it, so bear with me. We now need to grab our blueprint for... This is the one we want, okay. So I want this to be in line with that. We could actually start the array there, but let's give it just one more little bump of space, okay. That's the input for this. And that's the... No, that's wrong. That's very wrong. That's the input for that one. Alright, so then we're going to go like that. And we're going to take our blueprint. And we shall put you here. And there. And I think that that will make the array. And how much nicer of a neat layout is that? Okay, so if we copy the layout on the other side. Something like this. That one will turn here. And this one will turn up there. This is going to look really nice when you zoom out as well. Like with the mini-map look, right? Looks really cool. Is there a mistake? Says Dr. Mickey. Now would be a good time to point out any mistakes. I don't see one yet, except maybe just around here. This is... That one's supposed to turn off there, isn't it? That's a mistake. No. Okay, that's all good. Right, so then it's input. We'll put them all always in the middle. No. Okay, so that is, I think, good enough for us to make a blueprint and copy it over and over again. Just going to check all of these are wide enough each time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now everything is hooked up correctly. That's good. What I want to do is put in our efficiency modules. Now, if we up the amount of these that we're requesting at this point in time to 200, and we put a roboport in this area, we might be able to have them bring us the materials all the way across. I'm going to put the roboports up the top here because the space, well, that actually isn't going to get used, but whatever. We're going to need quite a few of these. Yeah, because we're a long ways away. Alright, so somewhere in this area we're going to hook it up. It's going to need power. So where do I get that power from? Anywhere, apparently. Okay, second roboport. There might be a quicker way of doing this with like a blueprint, perhaps. If I shift click it, yeah, you'll go excellent, excellent. Right, this is looking promising. Okay, so logistics could come as far as that as long as we get them power. So then when I request stuff, it should come all the way across to us. Right, so you got power. Let's put one of these in the middle. I know it's messy, but whatever, it's doing the job right. Have we gone even further here? Yeah, we have. Wow, I'm out of all my electric poles. Well, great reason to have these over here, I guess. Here they come. What are they bringing me? Lights? I think someone just brought me a pole. Excellent. There we go. Look, I'm getting stocked up from afar. Amazing. Wow, that was really good timing because we need all these materials again now. Like, we're going to need chronic amount of belts. So, let's up that to probably 1,000. Probably going to end up needing an extra stack of those. Right, and hopefully they'll bring me the productivity modules they're creating. If I go out of this range, though, they're not going to come with me. So let's add one final Roboport. Let's also deconstruct this. My inventory could get really full at the moment. Let's let them do their thing. Wait, peeps are saying derp. It's not powered. It's powered. Place power poles pre-blueprint, says Unlux McGee. What's the derp then? So this is why we might want more logistics robots in the network so they can bring us more stuff. But, I mean, they're bringing them. Like, we're getting everything. It's good. The productivity modules are flowing in. Excellent. So I want to grab those and come over here and control click. 2 in each is what we get. This is getting epic, peeps. Now we make a blueprint. I believe we make a blueprint. It's going to be 4 wide, and it's going to span all of that. Cool. Before we use it, can we do some calculations here? So, energy consumption, we don't need to worry about. Speed is minus 15%, but productivity is plus 10. That is pretty close to evening itself out. If we go back to our previous arrays, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, these are red belt arrays. Right, it might be time to refer to the Factorio cheat sheet. So while I'm looking over there, we got IMO 0226 doing more cheers and bits, saying how much thing can you hold in your inventory? Oh my god! We can hold a lot of things in our inventory, but we also have clever inventory management where we take out trash that we don't want and we keep lots of open space for the things that we do want, and then we play on a ridiculous scale. It's so much fun. Right, I'm looking at the Factorio cheat sheet, and I think I've started looking down. Here we go, this is what I'm looking for. So the belt throughput is 20 items a second, as opposed to 13.3. And I think we did 26. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We did 20 actually. And we don't know. I think we're going to need more than 20 over here, is I guess what I'm saying, to make the whole proper thing. Plus we've got the productivity module in there. So I don't know how to crunch those numbers, basically. I ain't got a clue. Anyone know how to crunch those numbers? Let's see if anyone in chat knows. The first Roboport isn't powered, says Banner TG. There is like a... Oh, no. Oh, hello. Whew, they're bringing me things. The first Roboport isn't powered. Oh, yeah. The connection still seems to work. Let's go give it some power. You'll need 70 for each iron plate output, says Yono. Woo! 70! Goodness me. $70, that's bonkers. Should we put 7 and then multiply it by 10? 1, 2, that is actually. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What we're building here, ladies and gentlemen, is a monster. It's a monster smelter. We're literally building a monster smelter. My goodness me. Okay, so now we're going to grab a... actually, we should finish building it. Now, I put a lot of furnaces in my inventory, and they are not getting placed. That's really odd. Why... Okay, hello. I think there are construction robots that I didn't spot that have taken the job and are now Okay, so this is now being built from the Roboport, which is kind of not what I want, because I want them to use my personal. If we look at the construction area, the construction area is the green, and the logistics. So everything down here has been... Yeah, there you go, look. So we've got more construction robots in our network, which I actually don't want. So I need to basically take them out of the system when they come back up here, I think. Yep, we don't want you in the system because you're making my life a pain in the bum. Basically. But hey, they're building from afar. It also looks like bits here are missing. That might have been an oversight. I might have missed that belt when creating the first blueprint, which is far more likely than anything else. If you want to call that a derp, you can, but then I would say, look at what we're doing here. This is no derp. We're taking this game to the next level. Ugh. Okay, that's one too many. Right then, so I guess the ones inside the network do all of that, but luckily for us, we can take them back out of the network. Cool, there was a lot of them in there, wasn't there? Badger Spanner says it's no fun when X calls for derps. You see, no one would have even thought to have called it a derp, would they? They were just thinking, this X is a pro. Look at his monster smelter he's building. Now they're calling me a derp. Oh, I can't believe we need 70 of these though. That's bonkers. Luckily for me, this is how I wanted to do things, like on a truly ridiculous scale. So if we go like that, we now got to do that 10 times, and then we got 70. And we just got to, you know, random person in chat, hope that everything they said was legit, basically. Just got to hope. So that's 3, 4. Oh, that didn't go down. 4, 5. Okay, so for now it's going to be 35, since we're running into some copper stuff over here. Alright, what's the matter? Y'all having trouble with doing stuff? Is there too much stuff to be done? It looks kind of epic, says HGC. It is epic. Epic is definitely what it is. I think I might be out of belts. No, we've still got belts. Furnaces are dwindling. Let's go back over to this spot. I like it when we work. Wait, no, what are they doing? Hang on, something's odd here. If I grab a blueprint, right? They're flying way further than I'd expect them to for personal. I think the fact that there are roboports in the area means that they can build further away from me when they work from the personal roboport. That's what I'm seeing at the moment, and that's kind of strange. X, you only need 35 total, not 70 because you're doubling up your output belts, says Legans. Ah, well, we've just literally built 35, right? Because we only did 5, or maybe I put a bit extra on. Let's grab that blueprint, right? So if we go in here, we've got ones that we can trash as well. So it's that one. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like we did 5. So possibly we have done the exact correct amount, which is good. Hey, look, I can see. No, I can't. No, never mind. Thought I saw the orange overlay. The desert that we're in is just kind of orangey. Right, let's head back up here. Did any more construction robots come over here? Right, now you're going to go back and get all that stuff. They've got a long way to go. I think I might just take the trip home since we set this thing up. So if I go into here, we've got to add this one as new smelters. By the way, I'm doing things in caps for all the stuff we're doing better and properly. Let's add in a station called new smelters. And then delete the condition, and let's go to home. Wait, but no, with me! With me! Oh, jeez, I almost killed myself. Oh, goodness me. Well, it's the perfect time to introduce all of y'all to the eye break. That's right, I'm not even looking at the screen. You shouldn't be looking at where that train is going. You should be giving your eyes a rest, No! Train! I wasn't looking at the screen, I swear, people. Let's just reverse it. I saw it out the corner of my eye, to be fair, you know. You can see things out of the corner. Peeps, stop looking at the screen out of the corner of your eye, okay? It's bad for your health. So that feature doesn't work quite how I want it to. I want to be able to tell it to go somewhere and then it to stop when it gets there. Anyway, let's do an eye break. Right, I'm not doing anything now. I'm not playing the game, I'm looking away. I'm not checking my email, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm giving my eyes a rest from those bright lights that have been staring into it, sucking my soul through me eyeballs. Peeps, there's just a reminder that every hour of being on the computer, you should look away from that screen. You should look outside. You should breathe in some fresh air. Speaking of which, breathing in fresh air, I'm going to finish my tea. If you're in a stuffy room, make sure it's ventilated. Your cognitive ability will be decreased if you're in a room that is not well ventilated. That is some hard science for you right there. Increase your brain smarts. Open a window. Also, replenish your fluids with water. Okay. Right, we're back to it. Those doctors, they say 5 minutes every hour. I say, shut up, doctor, I'm a streamer. Okay, I've got to entertain the peeps with the derps. And then they give me a very strange look when I say that. Oh, they don't know what's going on. Right, looks like we're getting all the stuff delivered to us. I think some of it is sort of in production while we're waiting, you know. How are these belts doing? Yeah, we should probably have a bigger stockpile of stuff now. We should definitely have a bigger stockpile of things in this day and age. With the amount of stuff we use, those ones are probably still good. That's a requester. Radars are good. These are probably all going to be good with low quantities. Those will be fine. What else do we pick up a lot when we come here? Let's check our power cables. I don't really use substations much, but I'm going to double them. I'm going to double the roboports because we started using those a bit more. We're basically going to suck all the materials out of this area now. Trains will be fine with 5. Here we go, electric poles. Let's get an extra stack in reserve. Let's have an extra stack of this in reserve since we just keep sucking this stuff up and using it more. How many of those? Whoa! That looks like a mistake. That looks like a big mistake. Oh, excuse me, I had to cough there for a second. Follower robot count. That's for the combat robots, yeah. We can't do anything for our regular robots. They're fully upgraded at this point. Right, what one's going to use less potions? I'm going to do this. Just do that. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for me to tweak. Oh yeah, that was it. Look for all of these first. Maybe the inserters, the blue inserters, which are somewhere back here. Where's your little chest? Your chest is here. Let's get more of those in reserve. And that probably genuinely is it. So now our inventory is full of lots of stuff that we want and need. I wonder if putting a speed module in here would help. It's actually the iron cogs that are slowing it down. Why don't we put another one there and like that. Now that can produce faster. Very good, that's exactly what we need. Faster production there. Pretty good. IMO says, noises in your ear, Mr. X. Didn't I read it out? Didn't I read that one out? IMO was 13 minutes ago, was here with more cheers and bits saying, how much things can you hold in your inventory? Oh my god. I'm sure I read that out. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Thank you ever so much for the cheers and the bits. I appreciate it, IMO. Okay, we need 120 more productivity modules. Let's have a quick little look. Did we actually double production of these? We did. So that one does that. This one, yeah, has 2 stacks. And they're all getting brought to me. So I totally forgot that we had another one going here. Fascinating. Let's give it some of those. Anyway, after we get our smelter done, we're going to work on red chip production and maybe green chip as well. Let's tell this thing to go to... Now, go to this station turns it into automatic. Can I click on the mini-map where I want to go? I don't think I can. So if we go to new smelters, it's going to take us there. That's wonderful. And then we have to switch it to manual ourselves. If we switch it halfway there, I've got a feeling it's going to just stop. There's a train coming in behind us. It missed us. So I click that and it stops beforehand. Right, so that's how we use that, I guess. Whoa, off they go. Off they go. Doing their business. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Imo says there was an other condition which is impossible to... Sorry, no, I'm reading two lines here. There was another noise when you did the eye brake. Oh, right, okay. Well, thank you again, IMO. Sorry for being hopelessly sucked into this game. Blackjack says set a weight condition which is impossible to meet, like 1 to 2. Ah, clever. Clever, yeah. Okay, so add weight condition, item count, wait, 1. I'm probably going to do this complete... Wait, I can't put a number in there. Oh, well, when it comes to item count, what are we never going to have? I'm probably going to never use the programmable speaker, right? So, what does that mean? No. Oh, I always struggle with this. I don't know which one to use. Equals. We won't have it, we'll put equals. Right. Wait until cargo. Excellent. If that's just in case somehow one ever gets in there. Genius! Knowing me, I would actually somehow manage to put the wrong thing in there, you know? So, let's have that like so. If we ever have 2 gazillion of those, then it can go. Programmable speaker. Equals. Excellent. Right, that means we can leave it on automatic and tell it where to go. Very good suggestion. Very good suggestion. I like it. Right, they keep bringing me belts. We keep doing the work. Solon says fluids. We could have used fluids. We could have used all sorts of stuff, but we used what we used, you know, and that's fine. Apparently our shell damage is done. Let's keep on doing researches. Cool, this is wonderful. I feel like maybe I need a third roboport though. If we check out what we got in here, we could take out... Oh, we could easily squeeze in a third. We could probably put 4 in there. Oh, I think I might do that since I'm so fond of these automatic builders of mine. Right, look at what we're short of. Inserters, right? Only got 100 on me. That's why I upped the amount we have in reserve. Okay, now it looks to me like it's just inserters that are left. They're still finding the odd thing to go and do. Cool, so we need to get in range of logistics. Let's try out this thing again. Let's tell it that we want to go home. Okay, go to station, and then it'll stay there when it gets there. Beautiful. Emil Lurk says, I looked away from the screen. Are you proud of me, X? I'm very proud of you. Keep looking away. Stop watching. Also, give your eardrums a rest. Those doctors, they say... No, they don't say anything about eardrums. Bruno says, you don't need portable solar panels. Yeah, I probably don't. Right, so in order to make a portable robo thing... Portable robo thing. Peeps, we're going to make a portable robo thing. We need. I'm gonna put 2 more in my inventory for now. So we would need 10. Sorry, we wouldn't need 10. We'd need 5. So 10 of these. 200 steel. Yeah, 200 steel. 450 batteries. Okay, 200 steel. 450 batteries. Where are the batteries? 400 cogs, 100 red chips. Sweet. We can just wait here now. We've also got some things to trash. Gonna put that one beacon back. We still haven't used these beacons, you know. Still haven't used them. We will need to at some point. The main thing I need to pick up is my inserters. 50 here, I think. That's all I've got though. We're a little bit short on those. We're not. I'm gonna grab an extra stack in my inventory. Cool. What am I waiting on? All those materials, are they here? Some are here. Let's get rid of those requests. Apparently I don't have the batteries. We've got a noise in the ear from Badger Spanner, here with a donation, saying huge congratulations to SAS9602, who graduated this week. Congratulations, SAS. You've probably been talking about it in chat, and I've probably just been not paying attention. I'm so sorry. I don't think I have batteries on request, by the way. Let's go ahead and request passive provider. Just one. SAS, well done. Congratulations on graduating. And also, Badger, thank you ever so much for the donation. I appreciate your support. Are you auto-trashing stuff, says Salk. Yes, we auto-trash. Unlux McGee says, X, get a Factorio blueprint of your favourite instrumental song from the Factorio website. Oh, yeah. I could just do that as a fun project to add into my world, add some music to play. That's such a great idea. That's going on the Factorio... that's going on the Factorio project list. I could put some of my own music in if I've got any songs that might be palatable to Factorio. Probably don't. Right, that thing arrived. Terrific. We'll go put you down in this area with one of those, and you can just have 3 stacks always available. Right, so now they're all coming to me, but I can also yoink some of those. How many are we up to? We need 450, remember, peeps. So we're going to take all of that. Still not 450. Oh, we'll just stand. No, I don't want the engines. Why can't I stand in just the right spot? There we go. There we go. What's that brought us up to? Not enough just yet, but soon. 3 more. Excellent. Right, we're done. Also, have some engines. And now I can make 10. Oh, cancel the requests. Oh, probably completely messed that up now, haven't I? Did that the wrong way around. Right, oh, here they come. Maybe. Don't know where they're going, actually. Alright, batteries can go back there. And that's it. Right, I can probably just let those things craft, and then we're good. Also, let's go in here and continue doing research on stuff. Okay, so we want to tell it to go to the new smelters, and then it will wait when it gets there. That is just genius. We got more cheers and bits and noises in the ears from IMO226. Saying, don't you think that Hightail will end up like Fortnite? I think players will play it for a few months then leave it. Yes, I said Fortnite. What a PUBG copy. I think like correlating things like that doesn't like make too much sense to me. Like, first of all, I wouldn't look at Fortnite like it's a PUBG copy, because everything is a remix. That's a documentary. Head to asumovoid.com. Go to the knowledge page and learn about things that X has learned about. I'm serious though. There is a link to something called Everything is a Remix on there. I highly, highly recommend watching that, because as someone who loves music and can hear this sort of thing in music, like you hear people talk about how original this band is, or how great, you know, genius this thing is, and then you're like, well, actually, that kind of sounds like something else that came before it you might not be aware of. If there's any band you think is like genius and really original, there's probably something that came before it, right? Now there's different degrees of that, like some bands do come along and really change like the landscape, but they always have precursors. There's always something that comes beforehand, right? And that's because a lot of culture and a lot of, you know, what we are as humans culturally, it's all about, like, there's this quote about standing on the shoulder of giants, but it's all about something, you know, is created and new creations are built out of the old ones, like. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, all the things that we create are built out of things that came before it, right? It's always just a reassembling of ideas. I think those productivity modules are going to be flown directly over here by construction robots that are in the area. It's not quite what I wanted, but it appears to be what's going to happen. Anyway, so yeah, like, Fortnite is just an extension of things that came before it. Like, people stopped calling FPS games Doom clones, but when they first were making shooters, people called them Doom clones, because Doom was the first game it seemed to be like that. But there's even precursors to Doom, like Wolfenstein, and then there's a game before Wolfenstein that looked a little bit like that. Everything's that we create culturally, games, music's all built off of ideas that existed there beforehand. So I don't think that Hytale will end up like Fortnite, because Hytale is not Fortnite, and there's no point in looking at the game now and saying players will play this for a few months and disappear, because we don't know. We can only say that historically. Oh look, Hytale came out, it was good for a few months and then it lost popularity. You can say that historically, but you can't say it before it's happened, really, in my opinion. But this is the middle, right? Excellent. Let's get over here. Slight problem with putting this directly here. If we do choose to expand our furnace array, we're just going to have to move these belts, but that's not going to be a big issue, I think. Whoa, I don't want to be standing there. Camo J says any PvP/Battle Royale is a Minecraft clone of PvP games. You see, I think those game modes even predate they predate Minecraft. The Minecraft mini games drew from other things. There may have been some original concepts that came from there, like Bed Wars, but you know, that probably drew on something else. I've always talked about tower defenses and how they started with StarCraft custom UMS. But I was doing some research into tower defense games, or I wouldn't call it research, but just some reading. Had a bit of curiosity about one of those games, and I found some literature like that basically showed that there were games before StarCraft doing those maps that had tower defense type gameplay in mind. So here was me thinking, oh, tower defense, that originated here. Even that had precursors. So many things will be like that. Alright, I think it might be wise to use this space here that I'm on to pump through the... Right, we've got to get to over here, and I don't really want to keep all of this going for too long, what you see right here. It's not particularly necessary. We've built something massive to replace it. So I think what we'll do is we'll rip out one of these, the one that's most parallel to what's going on over here, and then leave the rest in place. So if I go ahead and start to disconnect all of this up to there, we want to leave the big power cables in. They go to the furthest corner, it looks like, and then they've got to carry lots of stuff to us. By the way, we were in the process of making these things. 100 blue circuits. Can I request those on the network? I should be able to. That would be a really smart thing. Let's go find out what happens. I should have done that first, by the way, peeps. I should have got the roboports in place. Then that could have all happened a little bit quicker. They're bringing me all the things. Let's head over to where the... Yep, apparently we had blue chips in the network. I wasn't aware that we had done that. It only gave me 9. Maybe there were ones that I had trashed that got put over here. So we're going to go ahead and request one of those to come to me. And then over here where we got blue chips galore, we shall add... Ah, this might not be good enough, you know. Did I get it? There it is. Oh, it's in the right place. We'll keep a stack of those in reserve always, right? Now I can reach my quota just by taking some off the belt. And there we go, we got too many. Right, so let's go 1. I thought we could make 2. Oh, of course I'd have to request 200 blues. Makes total sense, right? Total sense is what it literally makes. Because I forgot to double up. Put 2 stacks in there. And now it might bring me some more because I did that incorrectly. Look, the robots have troddled all the way across the map to get to me. They might be troddling around for a while. It didn't bring me any more blue ones, that's good. All PvP copied the cavemen that fought each other, says Camo J. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, here's a exercise for all of you to do on that topic that we were talking about a second ago. Whenever you see someone saying something like, you know, oh, this thing copied that thing, right? Consider that, first of all, like, the emotion of what's being said. So people get very emotional about stuff and can speak more so with emotion than with actuality. And then whenever you hear someone saying this thing's a copy of that, then try and argue the other, right? And try and think, well, is it? Like, what else could possibly be going on here? Yeah, like, it's a good exercise because you'll probably come up with things yourself where you can think, well, actually, you know, maybe this thing isn't a copy. You know, if someone says like a war game is a copy, you got to think, is it a copy of that other war game or is it a copy of War? Right, now you may be thinking I'm being a little bit silly, and maybe I am, but there's like a good point to it, is that the term copy is, in culture and art and stuff like that, is often quite dubious in my opinion. Right, so we're going to need some serious restructuring of these belts in this place, but that's fine, that'll be fun more than anything. Ah, look at this, all of this stuff here that's empty is one of the belts that I want to remove, so that's good. Right, I never put in my personal roboports. Let's take out those and have more personal roboports. Ah, that might cause a power imbalance. How much did they take? Oh, very little, very little. And now we can have absolute armies. Oh! Oh, that was so worth doing. That was so worth doing. Wonderful. Okay, so my inventory is currently full. That's fine. Maybe for a quick fix we can do something like that. Then y'all can get in there. Sweet. Keep doing the research. Right, so now what we're going to do is head up here and basically fill up one of these. Excellent, everything went in. That's good. Right, we're going to need to get rid of more belts and stuff here. I think everything there can go. Yep. Then all of that will go as well. Nice. This here is going to go. Okay, now we were pumping iron down here. So our old steel setup has its own little shimmy. I like to keep that in the system just because it still provides. So we will continue doing just that. Right. Okay, that's kind of useless there. That makes all of this here kind of useless. Alright, so let's go ahead. Where do we want to start this? Back here? So they're going to be our new 4 belts that we're going to put in. And look, things are in the way of them. If only this were one higher, which it can be very easily. Humans are copies of their predecessors with slight changes. Copies with slight changes as in the consequences of evolution, says Mr. W. Dark Matter. Yeah, it's like, that could almost be an amazing analogy that, you know, you have parents, right? Maybe even things like computer games in a way have spiritual parents, right? 2 ideas mixed together and then they become, you know, a new thing of their own. Surgically removing spaghetti, says Nico. I'm sorry, I struggle to say your name. Yeah, we are literally surgically removing spaghetti right now. I didn't need to remove those belts, actually, did I? I just needed to get the stuff out of the way. So these are our 4 belts. And what we're probably going to do is have this one just join on one of them for now. Did I do that right? I think I did. We kind of need a like a master belt blueprint now. Doesn't have to be that big. Could have possibly been bigger than that, you know, but try and catch me, robots. Now build, my lovelies. Shouldn't they stay in the range of where I am? That's amazing. That's amazing right there. Oh, that's only 3 of them though. Whoopsie. Right, some of them are getting tired. That's understandable. Okay, I think it would be better if this thing were just out of our way. Or maybe we turn. We'll do it like that. Okay, so one of the disadvantages of having lots of roboports is that they sometimes look like they get caught behind. Cleo says, what kind of music is your favourite to listen to? My favourite music to listen to? Jeez, well my favourites have always been black metal, classical music and hip hop. But I love ambient music. I love jazz as well. I kind of just anything. If I'm not even in the mood for something, if I put it on, it'll probably be like the best thing ever. Music lights up my brain big time. Okay, so I think what we're going to see is that some of the stuff will actually go straight into the belt, which I wasn't quite prepared for, but that's wonderful. There goes second bit, there goes the third bit. So I think what we'll do now is cut off our previous supply temporarily, just for a little bit, because now we've got a belt. We've got 2 belts coming through, so that should be okay. That one we want to keep. Excellent, excellent. We've actually got like another belt of iron here, which I didn't account for, and I think the way that we will do this is again. Oh, I'm doing this entirely wrong. We're going to cut that off. Cut out all of that. This is surgically removing spaghetti right now. It's beautiful. Okay, there. Now we actually have 2 belts going in. Also, I've just noticed these are red belts here, so that all of that needs upgrading. Okay, this one can shimmy on through like that. The next one has to give some of its materials over here. We're also going to have that going on. So it's like we've got some support belts in here. Mian says, wow, very different music. I find that like if you listen to just the same thing over and over again, you're just missing out on so much more that's going on. So I kind of always was curious in stuff that was different, right? Like if I heard about some weird band that's doing this new crazy sound, I'd be all over that. I'd be like, tell me about it. Tell me about it now. By the way, we've had a stone supply up here that's run out, so we must remember, peeps. I'm gonna put it on all of y'all, so I can blame you if it goes wrong. We need stone at some point. We need to go get a new stone set up, basically. Oh, this is beautiful having all these roboports. Automation really is the name of this game. You've got to think, how do I play faster all the time? Because then you just get to play on a bigger scale continuously, which is sweet. Goodbye, spaghetti. See you later. No regrets. That power cable actually doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay, do you know what? It's all fine me doing that, but we actually kind of need to leave this in place because because we need to get stone in here. So S T O. There's not enough room for this, but that will probably be enough. Right, that will hopefully... I'll come past and I'll go, Stow? Stow? And then I'll ignore chat while everyone's going, Stone. Stone, Asumi, you didn't finish writing it. And then 10 minutes later, I'll spot some noises in my ear. And then I'll remember, oh, the belts are going the wrong way. Whatever, we'll fix it later. We'll fix that later, no problem. Let's add a little balancer here. Maybe some can shimmy out from these two. No, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, what's going on? What's going on? Right, our iron belt is absolutely wonderful. Except it's not. It's still got the wrong components in it. We need to speed it up. Need to speed this sucker up. Ah, did that wrong. No? Oh, okay. Okay, that's all the correct amount now, so come across here. I really think we need something in this game to just... if I play, I might play with one mod, which is a way to let robots do this for you. I think that's the one thing I've spotted it's missing. Also, what is this going into? Because this should probably be upgraded. Yeah, we want bandwidth here. We definitely want bandwidth here. I don't know if it's particularly this that's throttling it, but there you go. Alright, so we did do some upgrading there, apparently. Right, back to these. How much have we done? We've done the top one. Some of it's still yellow! But wait. Now I'm looking at the wrong thing. Aha! Now I know why I'm confused. I'm looking at the wrong belt. That's a good way to confuse X. Get him looking at the wrong stuff. Okay, that is some terrific bandwidth we have established there. Maybe this one could do with an upgrade. Might as well. Where's it going into? Cogs, which seems to be doing alright. Except... Oh! There's a reason there's red here. We did a thing. We did a thing, peeps. Uh-oh. I totally forgot about that. We had two belts there for a reason. Yikes. I might have to get rid of some auto trash here. Let's see if we can go find some of those. They'll be up the top if they're anywhere. Yoink! Let's hope that's enough for us. Yoink! Let's go build with these. Orbiter Fold says, no, you bodged that. I just bodged it. I know. I didn't look. I was just upgrading. So I think it's this one here that, yeah, needs to go back. Oh, we only needed one piece to get it all back. And it's so that those ones at the top can have some. Alright. We bodged it. I know. So these are two reds pointing onto a red. If that were this type of belt, then that would have some better bandwidth. At least to there. And then that one as well. Alright, that'll probably do for now. Now, what about iron? Do we have any iron shortages anywhere? Kind of looks all right down here, doesn't it? Wow. So that was awesome. All of that upgrading, all of that stuff. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Wolf Spirit 150 here, subscribing tier 1. Wolf Spirit, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time hanging out with us. I'm still kind of waiting it from X now, says Dodge26. What are you waiting for? Unlux McGee says there's also a mod called Afraid of the Dark. It's good for YouTube videos as there's no darkness at night. Does that work with achievements though? The one thing I want to do is keep achievements. Right, heading back over here. They're bringing out the modules, making things efficient, beautiful. I'm going to guess our power now is probably... Power usage is probably going a bit through the roof. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on here if we're running out of satisfaction. We'll probably have to keep an eye on it at night. I reckon we are, so we could probably do some solar panel stuff soon. But look at this. Look at this. Incredible, incredible array. It seems we don't need to add in the extra iron station yet, but we can probably redirect some of our old sites onto the new system at some point. So I think now maybe we should do copper. We get copper done goods. We just got to copy this, put it down here. And then we got that in the way. Oh, of course we have. Of course we have. Maybe we can get the robots to bring the rocket fuel over here, right? So let's go to our roboports and use them as a solution. Okay. Senior Salmon has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Senior Salmon, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your support. Hope you are enjoying the live stream. I like the username. The username's cool. We can take this away now. Also, do I have tons of... Yep, I got loads of that in here. So that can get chucked in. Okay, this thing needs power. That's not a problem. Okay, Roboport. The next one goes down here. Okay, and where do we run out? We run out just in this space. Excellent. That's powered as well. Another Roboport. Actually, do you know what? That could probably do, but we'll put one here anyway. And we'll give you some power. Alright, so now all of that's covered by the Roboport. Fantastic. That means we can get logistics to bring over the rocket fuel. It is a very good thing to have lots of robots, is it not? And then you're in... Oh my goodness me! Okay, I know how to deal with this. What we're going to do is put our requester chest over here. So, requester chest I do not have. Yikes. Y'all are going to hang out here for a moment. I'm going to do the skedaddle. I'm going to do the off. They're going to run out of power. It's going to be terrible. It's the only way I can think of fixing this. They're going to follow me across the whole map, aren't they? And it's going to... Yep, now some of them are out of power. Let's go home. I'm sorry, robots. I'm terrible at managing you. We've got a noise in the ear from Matician. Matician, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, hanging out with us today as we play some Factorio. Power playing. Okay, get on my level, can we? Let's go and request a requester, and request a provider. Just one. I'm going to probably end up with... Oh, yeah, inventory's full, isn't it? Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Let's come over here. Let's put in those. And let's put in... Oh, goodness me, 10 of that. 13 of those. Did I get the 2 chests? I did. So the problem will eventually solve itself, I think. I hope. Right, back to new furnaces. Logistics network is not connected, says Tor BB. It should be. Should be connected down there. Do you have the biters off, says Senior Salmon? We got them on peaceful. We got them on peaceful. Right, where did my robots get to, eh? Right, they're bringing out those productivity modules. That's cool. I don't know wherever my robots got to. But for now, what we need to do is come over here and set up a request. Actually, I need to get rid of those. Just outside of the power range, of course it is. This thing needs to request from the network. That is the correct way to do it. Rocket fuel. How much? Probably 100 would be 10 stacks, 200, 300, 400, 500. Let's put it on 500, and I think that is as much as 500. Whoopsie. Okay, then we can deconstruct this. But apparently not that. We're not going to deconstruct that bit. What do you think? We're crazy? Not going to deconstruct that. I'll do it myself then, lazy robots. Speaking of which, here are my lazy robots coming back. Welcome back, everyone. Chat is really slow for 400 peeps, says Gus. That's because in Factorio I just get sucked into the game, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows I'm not going to read chat that often. Okay, we've come to accept this fact. Oh, as I do this, I'm just gonna fill up very quickly every time, right? So this is kind of annoyingly slow now because I'm gonna have to keep going back. Yep, there you go, full. Right, and I don't actually have a chest to put it in over here because that chest is filled up. So maybe I don't even have like another type of chest or one that I could craft. Ah, we got a bit of a problem here then. Well, for now, I guess I'm going to do that. I don't really have much of another option. Also need to get rid of all these trees. We're just going to fill up my inventory with wood. We can use the trash as slots, yeah. Hey, here's another fleet. Another fleet of robots. We've done some research. Let's go ahead and do that. Check the top side of your robo network, says Orbiterfold. What is wrong with the top side of my network? I don't know what you mean by the top side either. Your robo ports at the new train station aren't connected, says Banner. Oh. Use the wood to craft a chest. I was thinking of that, yeah, we could do that. Thing is, it gets auto-trashed. Now what if I can't quite do that, can I? So we have to remove that, which reminds me we need to re-add that to get auto-trashed. Except no number. Okay, and then I made 5. That might have been a bit of overkill, but it will help, won't it? It will help do the job for now. We'll just leave them lying around. Yes, okay, so then auto-trash the wood. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be connected because the things aren't coming for me. Let's check out what's going on with this. Why? Oh look, I've misplaced it by 1. Let's go to the robo port again. That is where it should be. Okay, so in theory, now they're going to come take some of the trash. Yep. Sweet. Alright. Now, did I re-add wood to the auto-trash? I didn't. We'll leave it like that for a second, just in case we need more. There go the robots. Okay, we've got miner drills not being used. And we've got a noise in the ear. It's Mon PJC here, doing cheers, throwing bits, saying, "Hey X, I have missed your stream, but I will be watching you on YouTube. Hap you having a better day and love watching your videos. Keep up the good work." Thank you for the lovely message, my friend. I appreciate your cheers and support. I am having a far better day than yesterday, that is for sure. But today is also a day where all I'm doing is streaming, and then I'm going to a football match. So it's just a good day all around, right? I'm just having a chill day. Oh, we got this problem again. I always enjoy going and watching football. Right, the reason we're doing that is because this is a logistics area now. So if I do that, I need to request a passive provider. No, I've already got it. I've already got it. We did that. You have belts in there. How did you get belts? Well, we got them, and I think they're happy with that. I think that's all good. Except we've got a little bit of leftovers down here. And we've got a stupid amount of rocket fuel. And they're putting in those things. Yep, they would do that. Good. I like that now. We're producing them at the other end, and they'll just figure that out and do that. Here's a thing, though. I'm going to... How could I do this? I could add a cable that says you can work when this thing has less... Okay, enable condition, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, rocket fuel. What's that? Flamethrower ammo, jeez. Violent. Okay, rocket fuel. Oh yeah, and then there's nuclear fuel. I never looked into... Like, we got so much rocket fuel. What does it take to make a little bit of nuclear fuel? Like, I could provide it with that. We could have nuclear fuel and make the trains go even faster. That's a project for another day. So we want to enable the condition that when we have 0 in here equals 0 rocket fuel in there, that's when it will then start to... oh, I could have maybe... Yeah, I could have put them in there, actually. Right, so when there is 0 rocket fuel in that chest, it will start to use this. Essentially, I am letting this thing back up, right? Rocket fuel goes in there. Right, things to be trashed. We need to auto-trash wood. Can I do that? Yeah, that's a helpful one. Cool. Alright, and I think our inventory is nice and organised again. I'm going to... Actually, no, I don't need to turn them down just yet. What are they taking? What are they bringing? Efficiency modules? Where are those lot going? They're taking the wood away. Got it. Right. Okay, all of this is looking good. Right, now what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to go absolutely cray-cray again. We're going to go absolutely cray-cray. There's going to be a slight difference this time. Or maybe not. It's time to go cray-cray. Who's ready to go cray-cray? You better be ready. Because we better be ready, Freddy. We're about to go cray-cray over here. We've got the start of a belt splitter in at that end, so that's fine. Now, how much of that bit I want to keep, I'm not sure. If I need all of that first bit... Actually, no, I do need it. Okay, let's start again. So we're going to copy all of that. Right, and then we're going to build it all over again, except it's going to be for copper. So if we have a gap, can you see the problem? Now those would line up, but then the other copper belts would go all the way to the bottom, which is probably fine as well. So I think the problem that I see with what we're doing here is that if I wanted all of this to be more modular, then I would need a different layout. But here's the thing, like, we've created a setup that works for 2 trains of each type to bring in these materials, and I think that works for now. If ever we wanted to expand this and make it bigger, we just have to figure it out again, right? And we figured out how to do a very big array here, which is awesome. Gus says, I thought Cray Cray was my middle name, but it turns out it's not. Gus Cray Cray 12340. I can call you that if you want. What is X doing, says GMVR. Oh, RV. Jeez, can't read the letters the right way around. Badger says Windows noise. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it. I'm too engrossed. Gus says, I thought... Wait, oh no, I read that one already. So many bots. Yes, loads and loads of bots. Right, 2 belts down here didn't get placed. Not sure why. Go out and do some work. Gah! Goodness me. Right, while they're flying back to me, copper's been... Oh, that's actually the copper that isn't hooked up. So we need to come back here, and we need to get rid of all of that. No longer need that there. And get rid of that as well. And figure out a way for all of that stuff to go downwards. It should be pretty easy, actually, with these blue belts. So if I just pick a spot here, Can I go... Yep, that'll give me enough space. So if we do that times 4... Okay, then where did the first one start? Just one block above, I think, as close as it can get. Not standing close enough. And then it's got to go all the way down there. So we actually don't need this bit, do we? Like, that would be a bit overkill, I think. So we'll bring that back. Good. Quick blueprint. I actually want that though, don't I? I want all of that. So let's go ahead and put it there. Right, and then we've got a power cable in the way. Beautiful. This is just some wonderful level of playing right here. In the last couple of episodes, we've really kind of, or streams, we've really kind of like stepped up our game. Okay. All of those bits, and then here's something slightly different. Make a new station, says Untamable Taco. For what, though, right? For what? I think the next time we'll make stations, we'll be doing it for green circuits, and we probably won't use this place here. We'll have to shimmy them around somewhere else. But look at that, like, totally... Oh, look at this. This is awesome. We're spreading it out. So we probably want to go set up... actually, we don't need to, but we could set up another copper and iron soon, to make sure that, you know, the supply keeps coming in. But these things will probably sit here for a long time, because now that we're creating the big bandwidth, we need stuff further in the system to chew it up in order to make this stuff really kick into gear. And the amount of productivity modules we're going to need down here is going to be bonkers. Beautiful stuff. Right, so where's the output going to go? It's going to go somewhere. Organised factory layout. This is not the spaghetti I signed up for, says Pig Puncher. It's still got elements of spaghetti. I'm still learning. There'll still be spaghetti, but we are getting more organised and getting more into it. I think I see another miner here that's not working. I like to get rid of them once they're done. Jeez, they are just working. Working away. Getting the extra roboports was a good idea. We could have possibly done with even more. Power X power, says Dark Matter. Yeah, we're going to be running low on power and it's night time. Good idea pointing that out. Let's check it out. So we wait for the accumulator charge to drop. And that's happening now, so that's good. Right, we are out of things that we need. We need to re-enter the logistics network and we need to monitor power. So get out of the way, tree. Let's zip down here. The robots are following me, don't worry. And I think now, yeah, we're in the logistics network. So let's check out power. Accumulator charge is dropping very fast. And so what we should see is nuclear power. It's actually on already. I think something's going to kick in, the red one. Okay, so satisfaction drops to this level when the accumulator charge runs out. Now, for how long is it going to be out for before the solar panels come back? Has this been happening over and over again? Right, orange, yeah, orange drops, and then now daytime's coming back. So we still need more accumulators, basically. I wonder if we should just build an accumulator array and see what happens. I want to go build that near the nuclear power and see if it will fill it up. Stove. What on earth could that mean? Jeez. Stowe? Why would I leave myself such a cryptic message? Let's head up to nuclear power and build an array. As peeps have pointed out, I need that right now. We should get closer to where the belts are as well. There we go, that'll help fill it up quicker. Also, I'm going to trash that. Trash those extra 4 that I've accumulated. Very good. Has that been... It hasn't even been able to stockpile. We're building so fast. Crazy. Alright, I don't have my train, so I will take an extra one that I have lying around. Fuel. Let's fuel you up. Let's go up there. Stowe is for Stonehenge, says Hex Tester. Stonehenge? That's even more cryptic. Oh, I never got any accumulators. Back we go. Oh! Okay, that scared the life out of me. Alright, train. Jeez. Losco says, grab the supplies. You're a minute too late. Badger says, now I have Spinal Tap in my head. That movie's hilarious. Classic. Okay, gonna grab all of that, and then up we go. Mega derp, says Gus. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I'm pressing the dirt button. You can relax now, peeps. You can relax. Alright? How does one carry an entire train in their pockets? What kind of loopy land have I entered, says Little Run Boy. Not one train, but 6 I have. Okay? Look at... Why am I taking that? I've got nowhere to put it. Oh, look at how much they've accumulated. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. There's probably a load backed up over here as well. Yep, just a few more hundred of those. A few of those. Put them in here. Right, okay. So this nuclear fuel will never run out. Let's build a accumulator array north of here. Alright, so we're going to start off with a substation. Substation, where art thou? For I need to provide power. Where is it? There it is. Okay. We'll put it here. It looks like some of our miners up the top here have run out. We're going to put it there. And then we're going to grab the accumulator. And I think we can have it in a perfect grid. Now I wonder if the accumulators will encourage the nuclear power to stay on because they have to provide power to the accumulator. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? Blueprint! Okay, you thought that was impressive, did you? You thought that was interesting. Oh, you've built a lot. No! Think bigger. Think stupid amounts, okay? We only accept stupid amounts here. There really is stupid amounts. I hope the... actually, let's let the middle finish building, right? Before we run away from it. Okay, that's good. Whew! Beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. Okay. How much accumulator charge did we just add? Not a crazy amount probably, but that's got to be doing something. So how would our nuclear power work with all of that? Like, how's this thing doing? It's still running. See, I think we should add another nuclear reactor. Blaz Holton says, think bigger, think stupider. Well, I probably don't have enough to finish off another one, but I guess I could put another one here for now. Oh, that was easy. Maybe, I think I might even have room for another then. That's alright, isn't it? Now, we just run out of Oh no, these are the new ones that are running out of charge. Anyway, we'll watch what happens again. We're about to hit our next drop-off. You can see it here. All the furnaces stop working because we ran out of power. Which one is nuclear? Nuclear is orange, and orange is steadily running when our solar panels are running, which I think means it's in constant need. One more, so it's uneven, says Legans. We can't fit one more really with the ones that I have. What about this stuff though? It appears to be almost all but empty on the top side. And I won't actually remove this one because the sulfuric acid is going for it. Okay, I think we just hit the dip. So the accumulator charge runs out. And the nuclear power. So I reckon we'll upgrade nuclear power. And we'll... Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. Right. Okay, so in order to upgrade nuclear power, we're going to have to make some notes. Gus says it's so satisfying. What's that? Oh, watching them build, probably, right? Okay, so I'm going to make a note quickly. We want one nuclear reactor. One of those, excellent, check. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit more visible on my screen. Put you up there. Right, one nuclear reactor. We're probably going to need more of these heat cables. How much do they... Oh, I don't know. Let's automate heat pipes. Okay. Then we're going to need more of these. Now, when we have two, they will double because they are side by side. So if we need 4 for one, we will need another 12. So 12 heat exchangers. I might just automate this stuff as well. Then steam turbines. Now, this extra bit here that we built is actually for those. So when we add them, that's fine. So we need to double this, which is 16. Excellent. And then I also want to automate getting storage tanks. Okay, so we'll go automate all of that stuff, and then we can take large quantities of it and use it for our own good. Did I leave a train on the tracks? I did not. How very well behaved of me. We got a noise in the ear. A resubscription here from Spooner79 saying, loving the Slay series. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I need to record another episode of that tomorrow. Thank you ever so much for your resubscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Dodge says it's like 40 turbines to one reactor, and you can have 4 reactors to power 40 turbines more efficiently. Math for my birthday, says Dodge. That is not the math that I have read on the wiki at all. Yeah, I think I'd rather go with the math I've read about on the wiki. Right, they're bringing me the belts as fast as they can get made. We probably need less of those in my inventory now as well. Let's drop it down to 500. In fact, yeah, for this point in time, not at all. How are the accumulators? Let's go ahead and... I don't even know how much I'd change that by then. Wait a minute. They all kicked in. I just noticed something here. Let's get a blueprint going. And I got a noise in my ear. I'm not ignoring it. Okay, just... oh, that didn't work. Blueprint, please. Perhaps with the belt. Let's do that. Okay, come over here. Right, these ones don't get any power for some reason. That's fine. Pretty much just building this anyway, aren't I? That's what I've noticed. We can just quite easily expand all of that and upgrade. Right, these things should fill up a bit quicker now. Right, anyway, noises in the air. Swagnaliance is here. doing loads of cheers, throwing those bits at me. Saying, enjoying the stream so far, X. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Swagnalians. We are killing it on this game, aren't we? We're killing it. We're playing like some sort of professional. I know you're not used to this experience. You're thinking, I came here for derps. I wanted to watch this fool suffer, but it ain't happening, I tell you. Not today. Okay, a little bit of cleanup. Awesome. Right, so let's investigate our list. Reactor, heat pipes, all these things. What do they need? How are we going to automate them? We need another noise in the ear. Swagnalians again doing cheers, throwing bits, saying I'm up to steel in my own game. Awesome, dude. Awesome. If I could give anyone a tip, it would be to make your first factory with automating all of this stuff in mind. That's how I would play if I started again. I would try and do research. Yeah, obviously you've got to get research going, right? And steel you need at some point for research. But I would play with trying to get stuff automated like this in mind. Get things going into chests. Later on, get those chests upgraded and get robots to bring them to you. Because, like, at some point you need to power play and you need to not worry about, running around your factory picking stuff up. But dude, I hope you're enjoying the game, and thank you for the support. We also got Chobos09 here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you again. Right, so it's going to be iron, copper, and cogs for that one. Then iron, steel. No, sorry, yeah, iron for pipe, steel, and copper. Copper and steel. So where do we have? We got iron and cogs on that belt. We need steel and that's kind of it actually. Steel and copper. No, that was the other one. Steel and copper. The nuclear reactor we'll do manually. So let's go ahead and request 500 of that. 500 copper. 500 copper, 500 steel, 500 advanced circuits. Sweet, and all that will get brought to me rather quickly as well. Okay, so we didn't pump copper up here. We did over here, and we actually pumped copper and steel together, and then that kind of ends around here somewhere. So maybe this area is ridiculously clustered as well, is another good point to make. Maybe somewhere around here we can... I've got a feeling I left those there for a reason. What if we branched it off, took it over there, took it upwards? Can we move you out of the way? So if we had a splitter here... Okay, so we could get it over there, and then in this area, right? That kind of ends. When does that actually first get used? First gets used up there, right? I think I know what to do here. I'm gonna move that one to this spot. Okay, then we can bring this one up and around. That's in the way. This is some absolute spaghetti around here, which I like. So now the two things will be together in this area, sort of. Once we add a splitter down here. Right, and those are all the materials that we need. Okay, more research has finished. Let's go, yeah, do that one, whatever. Just call me Swag and avoid the name butchering, says Swagnalians. I like calling you Swagnalians, even if it is Swag Nilaeus. Jeez. I tried to call you swag, I'm sorry. Okay, we're there on those two. That one and that one. We've also got additional bits in our inventory now that can get taken away. And nuclear reactor, let's make it. Let's make that nuclear reactor. Let's make a nuclear reaction. Right, what requires pipes? You require pipes. You require pipes. And then it's copper and iron, steel and iron. So 4 things working together. So that one I think is the easiest, and it can just go right here. Okay, we're going to put input, output. And we're also going to need some passive provider chests. We're making 4 things in total. So let's request exactly 4. Okay, this one is the easiest one, the heat pipe. And how much do we want? Just a stack, I think. Cool, so that's getting made. Wonderful. What's the other 2 things then? Oh, maybe we're only making 3 things. Right, we've done that. Storage tanks was the one that I've forgotten about. That's steel and iron. Wait, just steel and iron, so no pipes beforehand. So we've got 2 things that want pipes. Okay, let's focus on those 2. And then it's copper and steel. And copper and those things. So one of them's going to want to be around here. Yeah, I think I can see how to do this now. Oh, a little bit. Ah. Well, maybe we can wiggle this around a little bit. Okay, so we want pipes being made in 2 locations. Right, and then this one here is going to be copper and steel from its side. This one here will be the steam turbine. Okay, and then there's one more thing to make, which requires the iron and the steel. So that one I'm not entirely sure about as of yet, but I think if we do this and have it come through, it will be over on this spot. Right, so if we go put that there, it's going to need some power, so is this. Alright, very nice. Let's set you up. You're a storage tank. Cool. And then let's get our little chests in place. So 1. Oh, I've left that on. 1, 2, 3. And where do we make these up top? We got another noise in the ear. It's Swagnalians again. Or Swag. Doing cheers. Throwing bits, saying cheers for the laughs. No problem, buddy. If you find my goofiness funny, that is wonderful. That is a good thing. Appreciate your support. Okay, I can delete my notes now. I don't need those. Oh, those notes had numbers of how of how much of each thing I needed. I think I might be able to remember from memory. Don't call me a derp. Right, let's do that. So those 2 things are there, right? Beautiful. We want that. We want that. Then this one requires stuff from there. That one from there. Okay, so don't forget that we're going to want. Where are they here? Going to want that and that. Okay, this one's going to want that, and that one's going to want the other way around. Cool. That is everything, I believe. I believe that is everything. And we've got more noises in the air. Right, let's limit those to a stack for now, just because we don't really know too much about them. Or, like, you know, if we need a lot of them. But that appears to be it right there. So what's the problem? You don't have iron. You've got 10. You're waiting on that one. Good. Why 200 copper? Oh, it literally needs 100. Wow, that's crazy expensive on the copper front. What about this one then? That needs 50 copper. Oh! Oh yeah, that's why we have this. Like so. Look at that. Oh, you're out of power. Well, we'll do that. Very nice little setup there, isn't it? Gotta love the spaghetti. It's looking good. It's looking good in the hood. We got region or Regnotthth. I can't say your name. That's just a name that is butchered every time anyone says it. Thank you ever so much for your subscription. Appreciate you using the Amazon Prime on me. Peeps, if you did not know, you can use Amazon Prime to subscribe to someone on Twitch. Can be whoever you like. We've also got a Discord server if you want to hang out with like-minded derps that like Minecraft and Factorio. Then head over to discord.gg/Asuma. Join our Discord community today. We have over 9,000 members. Can you believe it? We might even be near 10k now. I'm gonna check that later today, how many we have. What else should I plug, since people like the plugs? Shall I plug my YouTube channel? What's that? I've got a YouTube channel. Did I put the name of it on the screen? No, I didn't. That's a derp. What an idiot. What an idiot. Trying to plug my own channel, don't even put the name of it on there. Fix your copper flow, someone says. Hey, yeah, we might be able to upgrade the copper flow. Good idea. Well, we have red belts, but I'm pretty sure down here it originates with the wrong type of stuff. Let's go ahead, do a little bit of upgrading over here. Do you know what, while we're here, let's do steel as well. I think that would be a smart move. Upgrade them together then. And I guess we might as well just upgrade all of this belt. Ah! Oh, a little bit more. Okay, the flow is far better now. Look at that. Cool, these things could have 2 of them on them, they need so much. That one looks like it could do with a bit more as well. Yes, it could. Right, that one's busy, but it's not slowed down that much. I wonder if the cogs slow that one down at all. This one looks like it could do with 3. Goodness me. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, it's filled up. Wow. Impressive. Whew. Alright, those go into stacks of 10. Galaxy is here subscribing. Galaxy, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for the noise in the ear. That's what I really appreciate. I appreciate the ding-a-ling in the ear. Okay, any one of these. Right, we're doing the research. I'm out of bits against, said Swagnalians. That's quite alright, my friend. Thank you ever so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Alright, so now we've got to remember how many we wanted. Pretty sure we wanted 12 of these. And there we go. Let's leave one behind. Right, we'll take a full 50 of those. Over here, I think we needed 16. No, those are the things that we did. 12, so 8. 16. Yeah, no, that's actually what we needed. Plus 2. Right, so before we leave, we need another 4 of those. And it looks like it produces them really quick. Oh, then again, what was I saying? Does something slow it down? Something does slow it down. I think I'm just going to do that. That'll be it, right? 16. I can't see how many I've got. Oh, one more. There we go. Right, we've got everything we need. Time to head up top to the power thing. GMRV says, lol, now he reads. Reads what? Listening to Asuma in the background while I work is better than radio. Oh, thank you. That's a lovely message. Asuma killed the radio star. No. Oh, shut up, X. You're embarrassing. We never got the heat cables. After all of that, I forgot about one thing. The heat cables. The heat pipe. Goodness me, what a derp. Badger Spanner says, geez, X, did I make you feel embarrassed? I'm sorry. I'm like an embarrassing uncle at a party. Okay. Back down here we go. Thank goodness for that exoskeleton speed, right? We'll have 50. We're definitely not going to need that many, but I'll do that. Alright, sweet. Up we go. Check the accumulator belt. The accumulator belt. Oh, yeah. Let's check that thing. Oh, we'll make more of those as well. Forgot about that. Thank you very much. Up we go. Off we go. The Duck Collective is here. Subscribe with Amazon Prime. The Duck Collective, thank you ever so much for your support. I appreciate you using your Prime subscription on me. And I hope you enjoy the stream today. Thank you again. Man, people are rude in chat. Just capital letters. I break now. I demand the eye break. You know, the eye break is a cherished part of this stream. Okay? It takes my passion and my energy to deliver it to you. You can't just scream I break now. That's not the way these things work. Okay, so we want nuclear power. Looks like I put that in the wrong spot. So that's going to go there. Wonderful. That means it gets it bonus straight away. Okay. No, it doesn't. That one does. That one's got a bonus. This one hasn't. I don't know. I thought I just did a derp. Maybe I didn't. Doesn't matter. Let's go grab our heat cables. Bring them across like that. I got a feeling we're going to need more than I brought. Then we get to put those here. Alright. Then I want to flip most of what you see right here. So, blueprint. Going to take all of that. Actually, I'm not going to grab the substation because I know something's going to be in the way of it. Alright, rotate, rotate. Go over here. And go 1, 2, 3. So there's room for the next reactor. Oh, and actually put the substation in. Okay, that was a very quick way to build that. And I'm trapped. I'm trapped in here, Pete. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Overreacting. So, yeah, we'll put that there. Let's grab our other blueprint for the accumulators. And then a couple trips back and forth, and we're done. Beautiful site. Beautiful site. Whew. They are going to accumulate some power, peeps. That's what they're going to do. They're going to accumulate some power. Okay, so we need those heat cables, and then we're kind of done here, I think. Oh, no, we've got to set up the input, and we've got to put in more of those storage things. Fixing his solar ratio, says Norman. It might help balance that out a little bit. Satisfying noise, says Badger. It is satisfying, isn't it? The idea is to have the nuclear power fill up the accumulators and the accumulators survive the night. That's our basic plan for right now. Right, bring me things. Me darlings. Right. Let's head back up top. You need to give it fuel, says Losco. Yes, that's the other thing, the other little thing. Actually, you can still call a train to... Oh yeah, I could get the train to take me over there, couldn't I? We move so fast, I don't mind walking. I can look at chat when I'm walking. Now you'll say, X, never ride the trains. Don't use the trains, X, read chat. You've changed your mind quickly, that's all I can say. Right, let's go ahead and put these things connect. How did I manage to not... Oh, goodness me. Okay, I'm going to use the train when we go back. I'm going to prepare the train right now. You need to face the right direction, train. I don't know what way is the right direction. Okay, I think it's that way. Good, good, good. Okay, there's your fuel. Right. Apparently I didn't bring enough heat cables. That was a bit of a derp, you know. A little bit of a derp. His life flashed before his eyes right there. Yes, it did. Ugh! Stop! Stop, I tell thee. Alright, that's cool. Except we need more. Okay, so now what we've got to do is have that go to the other side. which you can't do by any simple means. So we'll have a cable come around the back here. Will it be in the correct position? Not quite. Okay, so that bit goes over to here. This bit goes down there. And then we have our long-handed inserters. What's the other one? Oh, we've got like a trash thing. Need to empty that periodically. I don't think I'm actually going to set this up now. I think I'll be rushing it if I set it up now, peeps. So we will actually leave it at that. No, there's one more important thing I can think that we need to do. So quickly now, let's go ahead and make sure water goes between all the different parts. Alright, you ain't got a connection there unless we add one. Yeah, we'll add it from this side. And then the other pipe that we'll need to connect up is this one here. So let's come out a little way and have that go down somewhere to the middle. Right, so now all the steam turbines can kick in. And then we've got these things to add as well. I think we're entirely out of steam at this point. Alright, so now there's a big vat for storage of steam as well. Cool. So next stream we'll log out here and we'll get that going next time. Peeps, massive thank you for tuning in today. Appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks to all the peeps who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thanks to all the people hanging out in chat. Thanks to all the people not even chatting. All the people just listening, you know. The people watching. The people watching without listening. Let's go do a raid. I heard that Doc is streaming on Hermitcrafts. Excellent. Going to send you over to Doc, who's starting in 4 minutes. 4 minutes from now, peeps. So, yeah, send him. Maybe you'll see it in chat. Maybe he'll start early. Let's go raid Doc. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.